Helena sat by the frost-tipped window of her London flat, watching the city disappear under a blanket of white. Outside, the world was a blustery whirl of snow, with flakes dancing in circles around the street lamps. It was a truly hibernal morning, a time when the earth seemed to fall into a deep, icy sleep, and even the red buses looked like they were shivering in the wind. She sighed softly as she looked up at the overcast sky. The clouds were heavy and grey, like a thick woolen blanket hiding the sun away from the world. Helena adjusted her glasses and touched the cold glass. She could feel the crisp air nipping at the edges of the window frame, turning the glass into a beautiful mosaic of frozen patterns that sparkled in the dim light. Closing her eyes, Helena allowed her mind to wander far away from the frozen streets and the biting wind. She drifted into a vivid memory of a sweltering July afternoon. In her mind, the grey clouds vanished, replaced by a magnificent golden sun that baked the sand until the air shimmered with waves of heat. In her dream, she stood on a white beach with her student Barnaby. A breezy wind carried the salty scent of the ocean and tickled their skin. The intense heat made everyone feel pleasantly lethargic, moving slowly across the sand like honey dripping from a spoon. They watched the turquoise waves roll in, far too relaxed to think about the cold of London. A sharp knock at the door startled Helena back to the chilly reality of her flat. She opened it to find Barnaby standing in the hallway, wrapped in a heavy scarf and looking rather sullen. "I am tired of the winter," he grumbled, stamping his boots to shake off the slush. "Everything is grey and cold, and I miss the summer sun." "Why wait for the sun to be happy?" Helena suggested with a wink. She grabbed her heavy blue puffer coat and led Barnaby back outside. As they stepped into the white world, the movement chased away the chill. They felt suddenly rejuvenated, their spirits lifted by the sharp, fresh air and the way the snow sparkled like diamonds under the streetlights. Helena smiled and invited him in. "Patience, Barnaby," she said kindly, gesturing to a colourful globe on her desk. "We are moving steadily toward the spring equinox. That is the special day when light and dark are equal. It is the bridge the earth crosses to wake up from its long sleep and bring the flowers back." Barnaby forgot all about his longing for the beach as he began to roll a giant snowball across the park lawn. The snow was perfect for building, sticking together in thick clumps. He worked with great focus, his mittens turning white as he shaped the heavy base of what he hoped would be a grand winter fortress. Back inside, Helena looked toward the window one last time before picking up her book. She knew the heat of summer would eventually return, but for now the crisp winter evening was exactly where she wanted to be. Now think about the world outside your own window. If you could choose the weather for every single day, would you pick the same season forever, or do you need the change to feel truly alive?